Welcome back to another video. Hopefully this is on my face and not cutting my head off, but if it is, then this will all be refilmed. Today I'm going to very briefly show you how I make my beef mince. At the moment I'm always changing my recipes up because I get bored of the food I eat quite quickly, and I think it's always important to make sure your food is tasting good, therefore making sure that you want to eat it. Especially in this game of bodybuilding and physique enhancement, it's obviously quintessential that you get your food in each and every day, because if not, then you'll get skinny, which is what no one wants, obviously, unless that is your goal. But then you probably shouldn't be watching this video. Enough waffle. I'm going to show you how to make the best beef mince possible. I hope you enjoy, and if you do, like and subscribe. Beef mince, always as lean as you can go. My camera angles are shit. The leaner the better. This is what I just want protein from. I don't want any fats, and obviously don't want any carbs from my meat. Ingredients wise, again, we're going to keep things quite simple. So we've got smoked paprika, we've got gravy granules for meat, we've got some Worcester sauce as well, and then the standard salt and pepper, which should be in every single meal that you ever cook. And I did actually forget the last key ingredient, which is going to be not where I thought it would be. Beautiful. Last little bit. This is obviously going to be inverted, but it says tomato puree. So in the interest of keeping things as time efficient and as simple as humanly possible, I pan fry my mince. It takes next to no time. It means that I can cook 750 grams in literally less than 10 minutes. And then that will last me 3 days. Obviously, if you want more food, then you cook more. Or you can equally just make these portions smaller. So for some of my clients, obviously, depending on their size, the amount of meals that they have a day, you can probably have portions as small as sort of 125 grams raw weight of beef mince. And then I'd probably typically go no higher than sort of like 250 grams, which is what I'm doing at the moment, purely because I'm now trying to only eat 4 meals a day, just in the interest of saving as much time as possible and also not being in the kitchen 5 or 6 times a day, because it's just a bit of a ball ache. Dump it in there. You remove the paper, because you don't want cooked paper in your mince. So just start off by breaking this up. So mince is almost cooked now. What I'm going to do, get a Pyrex on the scale, as you can see there. I'm going to add 30 to 40 grams of gravy granules. Just, my camera skills are probably horrendous, so. Now this is where it's all going to come together, where the flavour comes out. Because obviously beef mince is just plain boring. So you're going to mix the gravy granules into the water, or mix the water into the gravy granules. You're going to take your puree, literally just dump the whole, or half of this in. I'm going to use the scale for this as well, actually. So I usually, what's this, 200? I'll do half, so I'll do 100 grams of tomato puree in the old Pyrex as well, with the gravy as well. So it should just be like a really thick sauce at this point, and then we're going to add a little bit more water, so it's not too thick. But again, you can always add water, but you can't take it away, so don't make it too runny to start off with, because then you're just going to have to add way more gravy granules. Yeah, that's a bit better now. And then from there, we're going to add the salt and pepper to this like sauce as well. Just add a load of salt, a load of pepper. Then we're going to add the paprika as well. Again, quite a lot of this. And lastly, the Worcester sauce as well. And now that's all added. Again, you're just going to mix it up until it's all into one big thick paste again. Beef mince is pretty much cooked through. As you can see, it's all like completely browned in there. I hope you can see. And then turn the heat right down, because now it's just a case of adding the sauce on top. So again, literally just going to pour all this on top. Make sure you obviously get as much out of it as you can. And then final stage before it's done is literally just mix it. how it looks in all its glory. I don't know if it looks good or not. I can assure you it tastes lovely though. Give it a go if you haven't. Again, you can change it up. You can add a load of different bits to it to obviously enhance the flavour and obviously change the colour from just being this brown. But this is good enough for me. I'm going to show you what I pair it with for a meal, and then I'll put the macros on the screen as well. So I'm currently in the process of editing this video. My camera decided it wasn't, sorry, the microphone decided it wasn't going to record any more audio. So I'm going to do a voiceover for the rest of the video. Alright, so first up I added 100 grams of raw weight rice, which was 257 grams cooked. And then I stuck that in the microwave in the big old glass Pyrex for 1.5 minutes to cook. And that was my main carb source sorted for that meal. After that, I then went and did my cucumber. It was really tight in that packaging, so I struggled immensely to get it out. When I did start that on the scale as well, so that was another 100 grams, so they're kind of my micronutrients taken care of because I have stopped eating veg entirely. I then did 100 grams of pineapple as well. Again, for these I'll just grab a tinned pineapple, take it out of the tin, stick it in the fridge in a Tupperware, and then I just cut all that down to size so that I can add it to the rice and beef mince meal. Again, the rationale behind this, pineapple obviously is good for digestion, cucumber, just health, greens really. With a mince, again, I obviously did 750 grams, so I know that I need to add roughly a third of that. So I didn't really measure that because I already know what the cooked weight or the raw weight is, sorry. So I just kind of eyeball a third, sticking all my cucumber and pineapple. And I did 250 ml of apple juice with that meal as well, just to get in some extra carbs. And that's pretty much it. As you can see on the screen, here's 878 calories total, 124 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fat, and 62 grams of protein. So all in all, it's a great meal if you are trying to bulk and put on some weight. Thank you for watching. That was the video. I'm sure it was highly entertaining for you all. If you made it this far, thank you. Please make sure you like and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, but you still made it this far, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm crawling my way to 400 subscribers, so hopefully in 10 years' time I'll have at least 1,000, and that will be an accurate representation of the body of work I've put in to my unillustrious YouTube career. I don't know if that's a word. Anyway, peace, love, see you in the next one, probably in another month's time.